the final thing off the list today, the final segment of the year, and obviously had to be pro wrestling. The greatest wrestler of all time, in my opinion, John Cena, retired on the weekend against Gunther at Saturday night's main event. A great card in general. You had Cody Rhodes taking on Obafemi. You had Sol Ruka getting the win over Bayley. And then you had the youngsters. You had the bouncy Javon Evans and TNA X Division champion Leon Slater taking on the current WWE Tag Champs in AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Great team.
Yes,
great pairing.
team. Great two teams there.
John Cena, Gunther, a great match in general. Cena hit all his moves. Gunther wrestled how he usually wrestles, just trying to submit the life out of people, being a big, meaty Austrian man. But it was quite funny to see. So Cena didn't give up the whole fight, broke out of so many sleeper holds, was almost going to get there, but he just simply smiled and tapped out at the end to call it a day. People were not happy. People were booing the shit out of Triple H as the booker. They were booing it. They weren't booing John. They were booing the finish.
But that's you were right. Like, and this is a question I was going to ask for this. Did John Cena have the right way out? And in my opinion, yes.
I think
Michael Cole put it perfectly afterwards. Professional wrestling destroyed sports entertainment.
Yeah.
And in that moment, it did. And you kind of needed it too, because if Gunther loses, you kind of loses credit a little bit.
Yeah.
So, and of course, big thing with John.
He doesn't, because it is the GOAT,
That is true, but I think in terms of just story, it kind of does.
It does make it. Maybe yes, he could have maybe been a little bit more bloodied, at the end, and maybe have.
I kind of wish it was by pinfall rather than by submission, but
he doesn't. You don't give up in the pinfall. Almost, you give up when you tap out.
Yeah,
and obviously John Cena never give up.
But I think with a pinfall, if you get the pinfall, you've put everything into it.
Gunther's obviously also he's a
like his finish is the sleeper hold.
He's a submission guy.
I do get it. He's going to be fantastic for the future anyway.
Oh, well, he was already booed out the building essentially on Raw today, from what I saw.
But look. At the same time, I think it's and I'm a big John Cena guy. I'm a big wrestling guy. That's why.
Who isn't?
Exactly. But I'm trying to put in the nicest way I can. When you have a retirement tour, which has never happened in WWE, if we think about it, it never happens, and you do it like this, with somebody this loved, you're going to get that reaction.
You are.
I think Bookers knew it. I think Triple H knew it. But I personally think they did the right thing.
Yeah, because it's actually the right thing to do. And it's funny because all the AEW fans on Twitter were saying, what do you mean they made the best call possible? And they're booing them.
Yeah.
There's AEW fans who are like, WWE did the right thing, not being like smartass. They did the right thing, and you're booing?
Yeah.
Like, it's quite funny. Getting all the AEW
It's kind of hypocritical, I guess, a little bit. But
yeah, it's funny because earlier this year or late last year, Sting retired, and he retired at AEW, and AEW fans were expecting him to lose. It was a tag match with Darby Allin, I don't know if he was facing the Bucks or he was facing someone else.
Yeah.
And it was great intro. They had his two sons come in as older versions of Sting, and then he came in his current getup. But he actually won that match, and AEW fans saw that as a surprise. It's like, oh, it's surprise he won. And you can have that in a retirement match if it works. But I think, unfortunately, it makes sense for a guy who is on his way out to end up losing.
Yeah, to pushing the guy that's on his way up.
Exactly. Gunther is going to be the biggest heel in the company for the foreseeable future.
Him and what's it called? Dom Mysterio. Heels for the future are sorted.
I don't know title picture how it works out for next year, because currently you've got Cody and CM Punk as champions. You've got Roman Reigns, who definitely wants a title. Yeah. Gunther needs to be in that world title scene, because give him proper opponents. Like, I don't want to discredit Jey Uso, but I think
now that Jey Uso is back with the Usos, I don't think you'll see him in that picture for a little bit.
I think you will, hopefully, if Gunther's world title again, you have guys like Drew. You have, to be fair, Punk beat him, before Seth took the title back, which was great.
Oh, and Seth Rollins comes back from injury. He's going to be in that conversation.
Exactly. And speaking of the vision, which Seth Rollins isn't a part of, it was revealed that Austin Theory was the masked man who attacked Punk at...
You were right, sir.
I mean, a lot of people were right.
Yes.
Although they believe that when he appeared on Raw last week or the week before, it was actually Montez Ford in the get-up. So maybe it was Carmelo Hayes. So maybe there's more to it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
Could this be the big push that Austin Theory really needs, though? Who has the talent but needs...
He's been injured.
He needs that Paul Heyman
and
backing.
now he's got a buzz cut or he's shaved. I don't know. But
He's got that Paul Heyman backing now.
If you're so upset with WWE, well, AEW World's End is at the end of December, so watch that instead.
You did say that. Yes,
Final of the
true.
Continental Classic, we're going to get a AEW World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know if they call it World Heavyweight, but a World Championship match will be the current champion Samoa Joe defending against Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland. So that will be great. Great.
We'll see what happens, man.
We'll see what happens.
But yeah, but like just to end it off on maybe a little bit more of a positive, as like just for me as I got into WWE, John Cena was that guy.
He was that guy.
I became a fan in the Super Cena era.
Oh yeah.
And although The Rock is my favorite wrestler of all time, man, John Cena is up there. He did so much work for WWE. Was he always perfect? No. Nobody is. But man, he deserved that retirement tour. And look, he'll probably come back and make appearances. Let's be real
He'll make
here.
appearances.
But he deserves he deserved this, man.
He deserved
totally
it,
deserved
and he's
this.
gonna hopefully have a very successful rest of his career as an actor.
Yeah,
and
true.
just as a general celebrity, broke the mainstream.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations, John. Birthday, buddy. We share the same birthday. So keep up the good work.
So you share this? I didn't know you shared the same
He's
birthday
an April 23rd.
with a John Cena.
April 23rd. John Cena, William Shakespeare, me. Great big three.
My birthday, April the 3rd, is just a duo. Me and Eddie Murphy.
Hey. Yeah, good
Me and Donkey from Shrek.
Oh, Donkey's crack up though.
That's a very good
But
point.
John Cena, John Cena, makes me
Yeah.
think of all the Santino names as well.
Yeah.
I saw
Randy Orton, you son of a gun.
son of my god.
I love that he's involved in TNA, man.
Oh
Crack
yeah,
up.
he's the big guy. But
Yeah.
on that bombshell,
John Cena, salute.
so never give
Thanks,
up.
brother.
You can't see me and all the other hustle, loyalty, respect. And
Yeah, man.